Yellow, welcome back to this project of ours, which we call the Untitled Project 6. And I am, of course, joined with the Theme Maker Toolkit guru, MangoTango. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So it's a little bit late for Mango, but we're gonna try make this video as good as we can, because it is about that when we have 9 hours difference between us. It is very difficult for both of us to find time where we actually are somewhat awake, both of us.
Yeah.
So we have to try get
else.
what we can. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we what did we? Is it like a little bit of a week ago we posted the last video of Untitled Project, where we did some more buildings and we showed off what you've done in the queue and stuff like that. And man, bro, this park here, this main street here, is I mean, we're almost done.
Yeah,
with this
almost
street.
done.
I mean, not the project. But
I think the next video it'll be the finish of this part of the main street of the buildings anyway.
Yeah, of the first main street here. Then we have the alleyway, of course, the piss alley, as we call it.
Yeah, piss alley.
So, and also, as you guys can see in the back here, Mango has been doing some stuff in the back, which is something we are gonna try still keep somewhat mysterious and suspicious for you guys to figure out what it is. But you can, I mean, it's not difficult to not be able to see it in the back there, but there's a big box in the back, and that is the thing here I am trying to cover up with some buildings and etc. As you can see, Kevin has put in some signs that says, "Please don't peek." So we will not peek. Only thing you guys will see is this coaster track here and a big box. And it is supposed to happen. It was supposed to be part of this, of us having a dog ride, which you guys will hear more of. But it still needs some work, of course. So in the meantime, I will try to cover up, so you don't see it in the back, and then we will obviously, the more we build, add some more stuff to it, so it's not lot. So it's just not a gray square box, you know?
Yeah.
And Kevin, you've been freaking going mad in the Theme Maker Toolkit again. Not specifically our theme style, but you've just been making a lot of them.
Yeah, I've just been trying to do new things.
Yeah, and they look freaking amazing, dude. I actually think I do use some of your pieces here in this build too. So that's nice.
Yeah.
What have you been doing besides the dog? What is your I mean, I know a little bit of what the dog ride is supposed to be, but do you care to explain a little bit what is your goal with it? What do you wanna achieve with the dog ride for now?
Well, I mean, I'm working on like facade pieces for the interior of it. I don't really want to spoil too much, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff in there. So it's, I guess the only thing I really want to say to really give any kind of hints is it's gonna be kind of like the Mummy. I say would be like the best way to explain it. But other than that, we're not really gonna talk about it. There's some like different elements of the steampunk that I'm trying to look at, and I think playing around with the ideas of that for the story has been kind of working out. I don't know. We've been talking about what we want to do for how many months now, and Jesus, it's been a lot. We still don't even have names for anything, like literally nothing. Just a barbershop that's not even named. It just says barbershop.
I do add in a bookstore today. This building I'm building today is a bookstore, and that's Smith's bookstore. So we have
saw it.
So we have two signs in the park. I would have three. Actually, I have the workshop too, or the gift shop thing. We have that sign, the first sign you did.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of feel like it's part of the whole mysterious way of building this, that it's just called Untitled Project, and there's so many things in this project that is mysterious in a sense, you know.
I'm just hoping that we
like
come
now
up with
there's
some
a
names
dog ride
before
all of a
it's done.
sudden.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that, but we just do it opposite this time. Like, because there's
The
like
name
there's
will
so
come
many
to
cool
us.
names, and we will come to it. Like, who knows? Maybe at the showcase, maybe we will first have the coaster name, and then after that we will, as soon as we get a lore and story going, everything will come as it comes, right?
Exactly.
So, but just to get back to a little bit what I'm doing here, as you guys can see, I made this Main Street building here, which has this little sort of spire, or like a little rooftop here, which I'm doing like a custom one with the brackets. And I kind of feel like it works very well here to have this building at the corner part here, to do some stuff. So I think it's really nice. As you can see, I haven't really used a lot of these brackets for custom roofs, and I thought it was about time to actually try to get it in. So I did that. So yeah, really happy how it turned out here. And it just makes a nice composition of the main street, that we have these sort of high peaks and high spires and roofs, and it's just nice to see, bro, that none of these roofs are similar.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was going for from the beginning. I didn't want to use similar buildings. I wanted every building to be different.
Exactly. And that's also why I feel like the planning of this, and like it's not becoming too overwhelming, because we kind of had this street we wanted to, and now as we talked about, like the street is almost done. Like I have 2 more buildings I need to add here. I need to add that cinema theater building, as I like from Red Dead, sort of try to build it in the style of this, which will also somewhat be the entrance to the dog ride.
Yeah.
If we can make it look somewhat nice. So yeah, that's pretty much how we do that. So yeah. And we don't want to spoil too much, as Kevin say, about the dog ride, except for it's gonna be like the Mummy, he said, from Universal, and then you guys will just see how it comes. We probably will do a premiere on each ride, and then
probably
a showcase for the park in total. And we also talked about doing a little update video soon, where we will actually walk around in the park here and show you guys some stuff that Kevin has been doing off camera, because he's been doing a lot of stuff that you guys have not been able to see. So we will eventually also do that. Maybe we will do that in 2 or 3 more videos ahead. Maybe at the 10th episode or something. That would be quite nice.
I think,
because as we said in the start, the project is not supposed to be a long project. So
yeah, I think what I want you to do is record build the entrance and the exterior around the dark ride. But as far as the interior, none of it's going to be shown until like the showcase of the ride is done.
Yes. I mean, the exterior might be, because we are like building outside of it, so
yeah, that's fine.
It will be difficult to keep.
But none of the theming of the inside, I will say, will match anything that's on the outside. It's gonna be like, what the fuck is happening? I've already gone through some of the POVs, looking at like some of the things that I've made. A couple of you may have seen the things that I've done, but it looks really cool on camera, so I can't wait to show it off when it's all done. I just need Wikz to go in there and make some buildings, facades, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because he's better at it than I am. I'm not gonna lie. So
yeah, it's really fun. I'm liking this sort of all these facades building, and have to be different from each time and all that stuff. It's really nice. It's really nice. So I was trying to add some more stuff to the roof here, and I felt like these sort of overhang window sort of thing works quite well with this. So I just kept them up there, and trying to give the building a little bit more character. So that's what I did. I wanted to have a balcony on the top there, but the wall was not too wide enough or too tall enough, so I just felt like maybe if I just put like a clock in or something here, that would be, and it fits like a bookstore to have like a sort of a clock there. So yeah, that's kind of like what I do, and take these brackets. That's also a theme maker toolkit. Don't know who made them, but they're all dope as fuck. So use them to kind of like make a frame out of the clock there. So yeah, and here one more. I do make 2 buildings in this video today, which you guys will see. And then hopefully, as I said, the next video, I will definitely have started on the big entrance building to the dock ride. Which might only be one video, because that building is gonna take a little bit more care, because it's gonna be, you know, inviting, and people want. It needs to be a building that where people are like, oh, I need to get in here and see what this is all about.
Yeah.
So it needs a little bit more organizing and a little bit more stuff, you know. So, since I'm making these sort of buildings here with the big glasses and all that stuff, I'm kind of forcing myself to do interior. Which in the first we wanted to have a lot of interior, but I'm already kind of went overboard with with having all these open windows, open stores. But it just works, man. It just adds to the vibe that you can actually see inside of the buildings. You know.
You know how if you walk by some buildings, you kind of see through the window, and they have like a closed off section where it's just, I don't know, just enough room for a couple decoration pieces, and there's a wall behind it, so you can't see in the entire building. Maybe you could do that with a few. Just have like some windows where there's stuff behind it, but the whole building,
like a showcase window.
Yeah, just have like candy or I don't know, shirts or something. But I mean, that could save you a lot of time, and it would still give the appearance of an interior. I'm not opposed to that at all.
100%. I agree. I should probably do that. Yeah. So here we're moving on to the next building, which is going to be a little bit of a different building than this guy. It's going to be a little bit more square, but have a little bit more fancy roof. And I'm trying to make this building a little bit taller than the other one, you know, all about the composition and how to have all the buildings looking. So yeah, this building is going to be a little bit more broken up, a little bit more destroyed, like wall-wise on the bricks and stuff, but then it will still also just be a normal building. In this case, I still, as I say, to also make these like glasses and stuff so people can look inside. But maybe I'll do this on this guy where I put in the glass showcases in the back there and just put something in so it feels like there's something going on in there, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm really liking all these custom windows I'm doing though. They're quite nice.
Yeah, everything's unique.
And I love it. We need some doors though. We need a lot.
I just gotta find
I'm
some
sick
good
and tired
like,
of placing these
door patterns. It's just like I look on the internet and I'm just like those boring. I just want to find some good ones.
Yeah, I agree. It can be tough, but otherwise I just do my customs door until until it allows me to, until I get out of ideas, I guess.
Yeah.
But as you can see here, just trying to make this wall a little bit broken up too, trying to put in these arches here for the windows. I'm really liking these arched windows here that are pretty big and open. Feels very industrial, and I kind of like that. So
yeah, it's like kind of like a railroad window or something.
Yeah, exactly. And we will eventually also give all the buildings names and signs, and I have some few ideas for what we can do and what kind of shops we need in here. So yeah,
I can't wait.
We also need the beer garden
names so I can make all that stuff in Blender. I've just been waiting.
Yeah, so you can make the signs. Yeah, I know. I know. We'll get there. I mean, also, guys, if you have any suggestions to what we can, like, if you have a cool shop name or something for, like, this sort of era or this sort of style, please give us suggestions. We are all open for it. Nothing has been decided yet, as you can hear and see. Everything is kind of in the open.
Yeah.
So we take suggestions, and if not, then we'll eventually figure out something to call all these bills and park project in a sense. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to show next time what Kevin has been doing, because he's been working non-stop in this park lately. Not only in the dock ride, but also you've made like some cool exit from the coaster and queue lines and whatnot. It's super dope, guys, and we need to show you guys that. So maybe we'll do that next video next week too. That might be cool.
Yeah,
to give the people a little update on the things they don't see in the videos, right? So
you could do like a walkthrough or something, Tejicam walkthrough.
hell yeah, that would be super cool to do that. Especially now when we have so many things built already. We have a lot of things to show off now, so we should totally do that.
We're like a solid month away from this entire city area being completely done. I look forward to it.
Yeah, and it's actually gone pretty fast, this project. But it was the whole purpose about it, though. It was supposed to be a little quaint project for us to build together, and nothing too fancy. And
honestly, the one building
I can already
kind of like is good as a good. It's good. You did two this week, which is really nice. A little smaller ones, but it's still really nice.
I mean, I do get, like, as you say, 1 or 2 building built every time I'm in here, right? Which is good progress, very good progress.
Yeah. I think for the building to the right, I think, is that where you're gonna make the entrance to the dark red?
Yeah, next to this building here, I'm gonna make this. Yeah.
Gotta try it. We're gonna make that gonna try to make that one like grand or something, like really beautiful, like upscale.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. It's not gonna be the tallest building, but it's gonna be the tallest building in this row.
Yeah, nice.
And then we're gonna have like a lot of flashy lights on, and like it's gonna be a very inviting build. And I'm actually quite excited to build it because I've checked some of the ThemeMaker Toolkit stuff, and we pretty much have it all. So I'm quite excited to start building on it.
We're set. I'm like running out of ideas of what I can make at this point.
Yeah, I mean, exterior-wise, we pretty much have what we need. It's mainly just interior, which we will get to. I mean, the more we add, the more we build, the more we can see what needs.
I think I want to make, like, I have these ornaments that I've been trying to finish and make. I have, like, a set of them that I'm trying to do. Like, you know how, like, on buildings, I have, like, those rounded corners and stuff and all sorts of shapes? Like, those,
Yeah,
those types of things. I don't know what they're called, but I got like 10 or 12 of them I'm trying to make a set out of. It's just they're taking a while to make, so maybe you could use those for the next building to give it some like beautifications.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Everything I can use to make everything look better, I'm all in for it.
Fuck, I've even contemplated trying to make an entire building in Blender, but I'm not going through that. Not for playing. It's not happening.
Yeah, that sounds way too much work. Sounds like it's easier to actually build it in Planko.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just almost finishing up this build too, as you can see here. Just preparing it for some interior, if it was supposed to have some interior in here, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I do, and I'm kind of liking how this entire street now is looking. You'll see it in the cinematics how this extra building here, these 2 extra buildings here, really just opens up and makes it feel like a never-ending street here, and I love it. I'm really stoked and actually kind of proud of all these buildings I've been doing so far. None of them looks the same, and I'm really digging that. And that's all because of your pieces, Kev, and all whoever has made ThemeMaker Toolkit pieces. It's really nice to see how you can use these different pieces to different things, and it just refreshes my brain, and I love it. So it's good.
It's nice having variety of new pieces every once in a while. If you didn't have TMTK, I don't think half the people would be playing the game still.
No, you're right.
Especially without
how
beams.
Things now. Yeah, and you can also just see, like, in Planet Zoo now, when they got out with that new pack, right? Like, my groove just all of a sudden just got good again because there's new pieces. It's always so exciting when you get stuff to... Yeah, just when it's new. Like, who doesn't like new stuff? Right?
Absolutely.
So, I'm trying to connect some of these buildings here with some cables and stuff. I do remove the one on the right. It looked a little bit it was too much. So I just have it on the left there. And then I add a little bit of clutter stuff and a little bit of a fountain. I just cut that off because it was not really anything super fancy to watch. So yeah, just a little bit of clutter, making it look nice. And then eventually we'll have to figure out what this building on the right should be to every one of them, to be honest. And of course, as I said, starting a little bit of some interior, since it's a bookstore. I feel like we at least could have some books and a little bit of interior inside, which I will go back and do a little bit more of here in just a sec. It's nothing fancy. I don't know if I will actually go in and do more or if I'll just keep it as it is for now. It's not a priority for me. Just at least we have some stuff going on in there, which is the main part, right? So, and then we of course need the mid section where we have the beer garden and stuff like that. That'll probably be one of the last things we will add, but it will be added.
I look forward to that
eventually.
I really look
Hell
forward
yeah,
to
me
seeing
too.
it.
I love these curtains, by the way, dude. They are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they work really good.
Yeah, they're dope. Here I'm just playing around with some lighting, but just ignore that because it didn't really go as I planned it to. But it's fine. It's we will play around with the lighting at some point again, eventually. We will make this town, this main street, look super cool with like smog. Like, it'll be cool. It'll be super cool.
Oh, I got some reshade ideas that I'm already working on. Some backgrounds.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we need to make a cool preset so we both can have. Just in general. Also for cinematics and stuff. Because now I've used 2 different ones.
Oh man.
Can't really, I don't know which one of them I like the most.
Dude, that thing that you just made, you're making right there, it looks like that could be like a floor mat for a door entrance.
Oh yeah, actually.
That looks.
That
really
could
cool.
actually, but
I like that.
But I'm just making it in the ceiling here because I feel like it would be kind of cool, right?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Dope. Yeah, it took a little bit of practice to do all this stuff here, but
interiors.
it worked out in the end to have it like that. And I'm putting one of those fans in the ceiling too, making a little counter, putting some bookshelves, stuff like that, just making it look like an actual bookstore, you know. So yeah, we're slowly getting towards the end here. It's a little bit of a long video today, but sometimes they're just that long, guys, because I don't know where to stop sometimes, you know. And the speed, I'm trying to put down the speed of my speed builds a little bit down too, because some people have been saying it went way too fast, and because of my crazy movements, it can cause pretty headaches or something. I don't want that. I don't want that. So the speed is a little bit lower also for you guys, so I hope it's noticeable. I hope it's noticeable, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing or what we're doing.
You're building with reshade on
there? Well, I have a building preset on.
Oh, nice.
That's not affecting
Looks
so
good.
much. Like it's mainly. Yeah, it's mainly just like sharpen some levels and the gamma correction. I think I have on. It just gives it a little bit more of a darker contrast when I build, and I kind of like that. Too many things on will make your game lag. So there's no need to have a preset on while you build, in a sense, right? So it's just a very small preset I have on with a few things. So it's good. It's good. As you can see here, the interior is really starting to be nice. This little box I did here was actually for because some of these games I play and stuff, when you see these, they have usually like an opening to like some stairs. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm adding some doors and stuff, and then I'm gonna make a fake stairway so it feels like there's a stair inside of this room go on top. The thing is, when I build these buildings and I do like fake first and second floors, is that sometimes for me I need something that makes the illusion that you can go upstairs, right? So that's what I'm doing here, kind of like making fake doors to go through here, and then I'm gonna try and make some stairways. So when you look through the door, you will see a stairway in there, right? Sort of the goal with this. I'm kind of liking it. I dig it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
So just making a counter here for whoever is gonna sell the books. Making some fake cabinets and stuff like that. Just trying out some stuff. And it's actually working quite well here, so I'm happy for it. Just, you know, the Archer guy as scale, old school stuff, and then we're almost there. Yeah, you didn't really make any ThemeMaker Toolkit pieces in this sort of sense, so I had to just go and do a custom one here.
That's fine.
Which works quite well.
Sometimes it's nice to just build with what you have.
Exactly right. I love this lamp. This is the first time I used the lamp, and it looks so good, dude. I love it.
I love that lamp.
Yeah, I love it so much, dude.
I would buy that.
Let's make one in real life. Untitled Project merch. Here we go, man. Get a lamp.
That was like one of the first main models that I really like made for. That was like curved and custom with all the tubes and wires and stuff. It was a challenge, but I did it. It was no problem. It was fun.
Yeah, you really like your theme maker 2 and stuff is really unbelievable. It's so good, dude.
Yeah, a
so,
lot of help.
Can't wait to see what.
A lot of help from Idro. He's the guy that's taught me everything well, not everything, but he helped get me started for sure. I at the point now where I'm like showing him stuff too, so like we're just
nice.
a good team all around. It's nice.
The student has become the teacher. Is that what you say? Is that what you say, right?
A little bit.
Young.
He's still got so much skill past me, so I mean we know different
Oh
things,
yeah, he's a wizard, dude.
He's a god.
He's a wizard. 100%. It's good we got you guys in here, so we to keep the game running, right? Keep the game on fire, so to speak. Making some fake bookshelves here, some smaller ones, and it kind of looks cool. And then I'm gonna fill them up with books and etc. So yeah, putting in some seating and all that stuff, just making it nice and quaint and cozy in here, right? Who doesn't want to get in here and buy a book, right? When it looks like this. Is this one you did this watch here? Is this your clock or is it someone else's clock?
That's mine.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Another thing I wanted to point out too for one of the next videos coming up is Idro is nice enough to. Well, we were talking about making custom trains for Planet Coaster just to have them, and he was nice enough to let me use the one we were making for the dive coaster that he made. It's the 6-seater instead of the 8-seater or 10-seater, whatever it is. So it's more nice. Like the train style for Baron. So we have those in now, and they will be a permanent replacement for the what is it? The transfer track car. So it'll be just sitting there, looking beautiful. And yeah, so very very fortunate that he's let me use those because they're not really available for anybody yet. It's kind of a secret. Shh. Shh. Shh.
You didn't hear anything.
They'll be on the workshop.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. Cool shit.
Just another one of those things that brings like some original. Like I just want our project to stand out, man. I don't want it to be the same.
100%. I agree, bro. I agree. But we are at the bottom, we're at the end here now. We're done. This was the episode. So yeah, hope you like it, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks great.
And
I'm looking forward.
And I hope you guys out there
see what's next.
Same here, man. Same here. I'm excited. So yeah, guys, enjoy the cinematics. Let us know down below what you guys think, and give the video a like. And me and Mango will see you guys in the next Untitled Project episode. So so stay awesome, guys, and I'll see you around. Bye.
Have a good time.